First thing which we read, Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Sach means truth. Happy Sach, Nanak, Hosi Pi Sach. It's truth. That's the only true thing. Rest everything is false. That's what Maharaj is saying. Sacha Sahib, the master, is the truth, is true. He's the only truth. Sacha Sahib Sach Nai. His naam, his voice is also truth. That voice which is pervading all over the universe. Science calls it Big Bang Theory. That Big Bang happened and it created the whole universe. That sound created the universe. Sacha Sahib Sach Nai Pakhya Pao Apar. How can we connect with him? Through Pakhya Pao. Pao. Pao means love. Through love, we can connect with him. Only through love. Pakhya Pao Apar. Then we read, Aakhe Mange De De Daat Kare Datar. Whatever we will ask from him, he will give it. Aakhe Mange De De. Ek wari aakh ke te vekho. Ask him once. The thing is, we don't believe in it. We don't have a faith in it. Aakhe Mange De De. He will give it. Aakhe Mange De De. Daat kare datar. Any daat. But the question is, what should we ask from Vaheguru? He will give it. Jiha ji bhavna, oha ji cheez agge mil jayegi. It will come to the Gurdwara for money, for worldly possessions. You'll get it. At least you are coming at the right place. But what is the theory of Gurbani Guru? What does Guru Nanak has? What can Guru Nanak give you? Is Guru Nanak here to give you money? Is Guru Nanak here to give you worldly possession? What is in his house? And Maharaj says in Gurbani, Nanak ke kar keval naam. Sirf naam. Because naam, if we'll understand naam, will not have stress, will not have anxiety, will not have depression. क्योंकि नाम नहीं सारा कुछ करना है गुरु प्यारेओ. Naam will remove the stress. Naam will remove the anxiety. Naam will remove the depression. Naam will remove the worries. The biggest wealth, the physical wealth, is Naam. You know, people, they cannot sleep in the night. They have insomnia. They have too many thoughts going on in their head. And that's many of us, especially we are in Silicon Valley. Many of us, we have this problem. It's not one or two people. In my office, when I talk with people, a lot of people say, oh man, I was not able to sleep last night. Isn't that right? And when you go to the doctor, these days even the doctors are saying, do meditation. Do meditation so that your mind can be in rest. Kende naam japo, tada man shanti ch aave. It comes in peace. Because we have too many thoughts. We have to kill these thoughts. Simran is all about killing your thoughts. Now people say, what if I kill my thoughts? Then I'll not be able to do anything. I'll not be able to have fun. Maharaj is not talking about your ability to think. Maharaj is talking about to stop your automatic thoughts. For the thoughts which you don't have a control. Jeda sade control ch nahi hai. And that will happen through naam. Aakhe mange de de, daat kare datar. Can they, okay, I understood. He will give me anything. but what should I give him? मैं ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਦਵਾਂ? ਫੇਰ ਕੀ ਅੱਗੇ ਰੱਖੀ ਹੈ? ਜਿਤ ਦਿਸੇ ਦਰਬਾਰ. I want to see his place. I want to see the invisible place. I want to see the invisible Vaheguru, the formless Vaheguru. Isn't that interesting? One side we are saying invisible. One place we are saying we want to see the invisible. How is that possible? That's the question Guru Nanak Dev Ji is saying, because these are the common questions which we all have. Guru Nanak Dev Ji is not only giving us the questions, as well as the answers will be there. Aakhe mange de daat kare datar. Fer ki agge rakhiye jit disse darbar. How can I see his house? पहला पूछा मैं बोलना की, मुंह के बोलन बोलिए जित सुन तरे प्यास. What should I speak? मैं की बोलना कि मैनू ओदा दरबार नजर आ जाए. That I should see his court, I should see him. मैं ओदे अगे की रखा? कहंदे you have one thing, and everybody has that one thing. अमृत वेला सच नाओ वड्याई विचार. कहंदे do sing his praises. Sing his praises. When you will sing his praises, the only thought you will have in your mind is his praise. Wah Guru, Wah Guru. If I see some movie, or if I continuously listen to the abuses, that will go in my head. Even if I listen to one song repetitively, that will go in my head. And I will have that kind of thoughts. So the idea is to go from multiple thoughts to one thought. And that thought is about Wah Guru, the wonderful Guru, as in the God, as in the Vaheguru. Wonderful Guru. There is nothing beyond him. Can they sing those praises? And although the ideal time is the Amrit Vela, the early morning, but whenever you will sing his praises, that time will become Amrit Vela. That time will become. Although prescribed time is early in the morning. Why early in the morning? Because everybody is sleeping. Even the thieves, they try to rob you. Robbers will try to rob you when everybody is sleeping, when nobody is looking at them. Kabir Sahib says that is the time you also rob. Who? Rob Vaheguru. Lootna hai to loot le. Ram naam ki loot. That is the time when everybody is sleeping. Nobody is asking anything. कोई नहीं कुछ मंगदा उस टाइम ते. कहंदे वो टाइम ते, that time you loot Vaheguru's house. At that time when you will loot Vaheguru's house, you will get it. That's the Amrit Vela. Although there's no specific time to sing his praises. Daytime, evening time, whenever you have time, you can sing the praises. But there are so many distractions in the daytime. Even we are sitting in the Gurdwara Sahib, there are so many distractions here also. Right? But Amrit Vela time is so beautiful, you have very less distractions, most of the times. That is the time. Amrit Vela sach nao vadiyai vichar. Actually you got this body. Guru Nanak Dev Ji is saying you got this body to do this. Karmi ave kapda. Your karam, because of your good karmas from the last births, you got this physical body. We take it very easily. Oh, let's have fun, do whatever we want to with this physical body. No, Guru Pyareo. You're very, very lucky, very fortunate to receive this physical body. Ask animals. When I came new to America, I gave an example of a dog. But then I said, I'm giving a wrong example. In America, giving an example of a dog is not a good example because people love their dogs here, right? So I'm not going to give that example again because in India, we have stray dogs. Yes, we have pet dogs also in India, but mostly you have stray dogs. And people treat them so badly, so badly. They don't even think that jeev, that animal is just like us. They have no compassion. Trust me, every being we see, every animal we see, they are just like us. It's because of the karams they got their body. Some became a bird, some became some animal, insects, worms. Now people ask me this question, what about mosquitoes? What you're going to do with them? Are you going to have a compassion for mosquitoes? Or flies? Or insects? That's a self-defense, Guru Pyare. We have to survive, right? Sikhi is a practical path, practical way of life. Right? But Maharaj is saying those beings are also just like you. Because of your good karmas, because you did good things in your last life, you got this physical body. We read it in the evening also in the Rahras Sahib. Pai Prapat Manukh Dehuriya Gobind Milan ki eh teri bariya अवर काज तेरे किते ना काम मिल साध संगत भज केवल नाम. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ you got this body. Who got the body? I'm saying you got this body, I got this body. But who is you and I? It's mind. Pai prapat manukh dehuriya. The mind is getting the body. That means mind was always present. This physical body was not there and it will not be there in future also, because everything physical which we see, jo bhi apan vekhde hain, this is going to perish one day. Ek din khatam ho jana sara kuch. We don't realize this. We take things very easily. It's okay, when time will come, we'll see. Ask the army men who are in war. Ask them. Or ask somebody in the hospital who is fighting for life. Ask the people who suffered the COVID and they were hospitalized and were in ICU. Ask them. You'll see them around. Then you realize the value of life, the value of this physical body. But why we got this body? That's what Maharaj is explaining us. Karmi ave kapda, nadri mokh dwar. Kende tu hai mokh dwar nu vekh sakke. You can see this 10th gate. You can see the house of God. This invisible house. That's why you got this physical body. If you don't have this physical body, you cannot see it. Even the Devi Devtas, the angels are also praying to get this body back. Surnar Munjan Amrit Khoj de, so Amrit Gurte Paya. Paya Amrit Gur Kirpa Kini Sacha Man Vasaya. Nobody can do a bhakti, a meditation, a devout worship without this physical body. We are very lucky. When you see cows or dogs, they will look at you in your eyes. If you have a pet, you will see when you're mad, they will look into your eyes and you will feel like they are talking something. Next time when that happens, think about it. Maybe they are trying to tell you something. I was just like you before. I didn't value my physical body. I didn't got this body just to earn money, just to have beautiful houses, just to be a millionaire. I had a higher purpose. We have to recognize that purpose. I know it's sometimes because the way we live, because of the life we have, we don't see a value in these things. But time will tell. Sooner or later, we will realize. But The request is, I hope that is not too late. And that's what happens. When a person is very close to death, and does not matter what age they have, then they start realizing, could I have done something better? And I don't know if you have heard about NDEs and all, near-death experience. When you will hear about those people who had a near-death experience, talk with them if you know somebody. They will tell you how much valuable this physical body is. Very valuable. That's what Maharaj is saying. Karmi aave kapda, nadri mokh dwar. Kende ek wari oda darbar te dekh la. After dying, you are not able to see that. And that's another subject which Japji Sahib will answer us. We are on Pauri-4. We did Pauri-4. Now we are going to be discussing Pauri-5. Karmi aave kapda, nadri mokh dwar, nanak eve janiye, sab ape satyar. Kende the one who will become truthful, satyar. Kende they know this. They only work for this. They will work, physical work also. They will be doctors, engineers, whatnot, politicians, lawyers, everything. But they will also connect with the Vaheguru. And this is the same question. We answered this thing last time probably. This is the same question Bhagat Tarlochan ji asked Namdev ji. Then what are you doing? You are working. You are not chanting. You are not meditating. What are you doing? And Namdev ji answered Tarlochan ji. Nama kahe Tarlochano, mukhte naam samal, हाथ पांव कर काम सब, चीत निरंजन नाल. Namdev ji is telling Tarlochan ji, when you are working, then also chant Vah Guru, Vah Guru. Then also chant Nama kahe Tarlochano, mukhte naam samal, हाथ पांव कर काम सब. Use your arms, your hands, and do all the work. And do what with it? With your mind connect with Vaheguru. Now people will say, I am a programmer. How I'm going to do that? I think how I'm going to chant at that time. We have so much technology now. We have AirPods, earphones. Put it in your ears when you're working. Listen to the Simran. Listen to Kirtan along with it. Listen to the Katha along with it. That's what GuruNanak Dev Ji is saying. Nanak eve janiye, sab ape satyar. Then you will become truthful. Then you will become satyar. Then you will understand the purpose of your life. Then only you will achieve the purpose of your life. That is the only way. Maharaj is not telling us that, oh, stop working, stop earning money. No, do everything. Do everything. Have fun. Play games also. Play sports also. Do everything. But along with it, connect with Vaheguru. Remember Vaheguru on every aspect. Simar har karan karna. Can they do Simran with every job, everything? Meditate. Remember Vaheguru. That's a good segue for our next Pauri-5. Before we go there, we need to understand few things. The Pauri-5 is Thapya na jaye, Kita na hoye, Ape aap niranjan soye, Jin sevya, Tin paya man. It's all about seva. What is seva? What is seva as per Gurbani Guru? What is seva? We call it service, serving others. But is that what the seva is? If I go to a food bank or a community service, is that a seva? You know, when somebody do something, some offensive thing, but not much criminal, the judge will tell them, Go and do the community service. But is that a seva? That was a punishment, isn't it? That was a punishment, so it cannot be a seva. A punishment cannot be a seva. Seva is when whatever you are doing, even in the Gurdwara, if you're doing that, you're remembering Vaheguru. How many of you have gone to Golden Temple Amritsar, Darbar Sahib Amritsar? Raise your hands. How many of you? Nice, nice. You have gone to the Langar Hall there, Guru Ramdas Ji's Langar? Have you? Utte sab to pehla ki hunda hai? You sit there, the plates are distributed, you're sitting there. Ki chalda hai sab to pehla? Satnam Vaheguru. आओ जी सारे पढ़िए. सतनाम वाहेगुरु, सतनाम वाहेगुरु. सारे, don't feel shy, just सतनाम वाहेगुरु, नाम वाहेगुरु, सतनाम वाहेगुरु. वाहेगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहेगुरु जी की फतेह. So this is what it is. Even serving the langar, they are remembering Vaheguru. Then it becomes a seva, when you are remembering God. If you are not remembering Vaheguru when you are serving, it is no longer a seva. It is a good community service. You are doing it as a social responsibility, which is all good. But it is not a seva. That's why we have to understand what seva is. And I've tried to put some points out here. I'll little bit zoom it. Because there are many places which takes money. They're doing good deeds, right? But they're taking money. They're earning money out of it. Again, I'm not saying we should not give money and all that stuff. But where is your dhyan? Where is your focus? That is what it matters. Now people are coming here, putting the money here also. Obviously I'm not going to take it, that's fine. Because I earn money, that's fine. But the question is, if my dhyan is here, how many dollars people are putting there? Then it's not a seva. Then it's not a seva. Seva is without any personal gains. Physical things, without any physical things. Oh, if I'll do that, these days kids have projects, high school projects and all. You have to say, oh, I have done this much community service. Am I right? School going kids, right? You have to do some projects for the community service. It is a good community service. You should do it. I'm not discouraging you with that. But remember Vaheguru with that. It will become seva. Satgur ki seva safal hai. Je ko kare chit laye. Then only it is safal. Then only it is approved in the court of Vaheguru. Then everything you do will become a seva. Everything. Same thing. Now we have a lot of non-profit organizations all over the world. Right? They give langar. But are they remembering or are they teaching everybody to remember Vaheguru? That's very important. And how does it matter whether you call it a Ram, whether you call it a Allah, whether you call it a Jesus? It is all the same. It's all the same. If some Muslim friend, brother is coming, you are saying, Wah, Guru. Maybe he's not comfortable with that, but they are comfortable with Allahu. It's fine. Teach them Allahu, Allahu, Allahu. That's fine. It's Vaheguru, it's the same name. Different names, but the same one formless, invisible Vaheguru. Somebody saying Rama or Ram Ram. Let them do it. This is GuruNanak's path. This is GuruNanak. Somebody saying Hari Ram, Jai Shri Ram, whatever they say. It's okay. Teach them. I used to work in Workday, and I had Christian friends there, and they were interested in doing the meditation. I told them, okay, if you have any sacred name which you want to chant, you can. That's a different thing that they liked saying Wah Guru, right? Because they said it's easy. Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru. It was easy. They liked it. But if somebody wants to say something else, they can. One of my Muslim friends, I teach him, and he says Allahu all the time, and that's fine with me. The idea is, any deed which we are doing, we should be remembering Vaheguru. Try it. Don't just go with my word. Gurbani is all practical. Gurbani is all practical. Do it, it will change your life. And that's why, that's a good segue. Maharaj says, Thapya na jaye, Kita na hoye, Ape aap niranjan soye. Can they can? This is a question. There's a question in our minds. Can we establish Vaheguru, God? Can we put idols? Maharaj says no. GuruNanak Dev Ji is saying no, it is not possible. You can put idols, but there is no guarantee. There is no way you can say you can establish God. Thapya na jaye, kita na hoye. How can, okay, can I create my dad? Can I create my mom? My mom and dad created me physically. Physically, they created me. How can I create them? Similarly, how can we create God? We cannot. God created us. Thapya na jaye, kita na hoye, ape aap niranjan soye. He himself created. Sehpang, he created himself. उन्हें अपने आप ਨੂੰ बनाया, ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਉਹਨੂੰ. Nobody created him, he created himself. ਥਾਪਿਆ ਨਾ ਜਾਏ, ਕੀਤਾ ਨਾ ਹੋਏ, ਆਪੇ ਆਪ ਨਿਰੰਜਨ ਸੋਏ. He's a Niranjan. You know what Anjan is? You know, the girls put it's called black liners, it is called, in the eyes. Punjabi ਚ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੁਰਮਾ, Anjan. Maharaj is saying, Vaheguru Ji is a Niranjan. This world is Maya, a filth. It's a dark world because we have dark thoughts. Vaheguru Ji's job is to take us out from the darkness and put us in light. Love, stress-free life, enjoyment, the real fun. It will be all through Vaheguru, Niranjan. But Maharaj says, Jin sevya tin paya man. You have to do his seva. You have to do his seva, then you will get honor. Not only in this world, you will also get honor in the court of Vaheguru. But you have to do his seva. Jin sevya tin paya man. Nanak gaviye guni nidan. Answer is there. How we have to do his seva? By chanting, by singing. By singing. How? Gaviye, suniye, man rakhiye pao. Can they chant from your tongue? Listen from your ears, and the love will come. A lot of people have this question. How can I have love for God? And it's a very genuine question. Invisible Vaheguru, how can you have a love for Vaheguru? And Maharaj is telling, this is the way, this is the only way. You know, when you go to a doctor, when you have a disease, doctor will give you some kind of a medicine which is bitter. You say, how? I don't want to take a bitter medicine. But you have to take it. And then you feel good. Similarly, at first, meditation is also bland. It is very difficult. Why I should say Vaheguru, Vaheguru? Nothing is happening. But Maharaj says, if you will do it, then love will come. Akhan okha, sacha now. It is okha, it is difficult. Guru Sahib is saying, Gurbani Guru is telling us, It is difficult. Akhan okha, sacha now. But it will become easy how? When you will jump again and again. When you will come to the Sangat. That's why coming to the Sangat, coming to the congregation is very important. Sache naam ki lage bhook. Then the hunger will come. But you have to do it. You have to have. Sometimes when you taste some dishes, some food, initially you think it's bland and you don't like it. But you repetitively eat it for whatever reason, and then you start liking the same food. That's what Maharaj is telling us. Sache naam ki lage bhook. Kende bhook lagegi fe tonu. Fe toda ji karega khaan vaste. But you have to come in the Sangat and chant. Without coming, without chanting, you will not like it. Kende gaviye, suniye. So this is the way. This is a technique Maharaj is telling us. Chant from your tongue, listen from your ears with love. Gaviye, suniye, man rakhiye pao. Kende when you will do that, what will happen? Next line Maharaj is telling us what will happen. Dukh par har sukh kar le jaye. Kende your dukhs, your pain will fly. They will fly away. Your pain will fly away. Dukh par har sukh kar le jaye. Kende sukh will come, happiness will come. The pain will go away and the happiness will come when you will chant. But you just have to do the same way Guru Nanak Dev Ji is saying. Sing from your tongue, listen from your ears. Sarvani suniye. Sarvani is ears. Rasana gaiye, chant from your tongue. Hirde tyaye soi. And then pyar will come, love will come. But first thing is, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru. Chant and listen, chant and listen. Then this dukh will go away. When somebody's dukh will start going away, the pain will go away. What is the pain we have, Guru Pyareo, in our mind? Thoughts. Our thoughts are our pain. The thoughts, the worries, the stress, the lust, the greed, the anger. These kind of thoughts are the pain. And with the Simran, this pain will go away. These thoughts will go away. And the moment your mind is clean, the moment you have control over your mind, you will start listening to your Guru, Vaheguru. You will start listening to Vaheguru. I'm not joking. Many of you out here are already listening. Many of the Sangat members, they already listen to God. And God's language is not English, Hindi, Punjabi, Farsi, Urdu, Arabic. No. It's a sound. It's a sound of creation, the cosmic sound. And that sound which is there in the universe, that sound is inside you. In Gurbani, it is also called a Naad. It is also called Anhat Shabad. There are many names. Sahaj Tun, Panch Shabad, many names. But you will hear, some people will hear the instruments like a tabla, like a guitar. You will hear those sounds. And if you don't have a wisdom of Gurbani, and some people are hearing since the childhood, because it is inside you. Your previous karams were there, you were hearing that sound. That is the real Guru. And people who don't know about it and they're hearing it, they think it is tinnitus. They have a tinnitus. They think it's a disease they have. And guess what? Don't believe in me. First of all, you have to experience all these things. Just go to the Google and say meditation tinnitus. You will see so many posts, not about only from Sikhs, from different religions, every other religion, and people are asking, the moment I started doing meditation, I started hearing these sounds. People say, oh, you've gone crazy? But why Guruji, Gurbani Guru gives us this wisdom. Gurmukh Nadang, Gurmukh Vedang, Gurmukh Reha Samai. Can they Gurmukhs? Who is a Gurmukh? Gurmukh has a siyari here. The Gurmukh is the person who listens to the Guru. Who is our Guru? Let's read it. Bani Guru, Guru hai Bani, vich Bani Amrit sare, Gurbani kahe, Sevak jan mane, Partakh Guru nistare. But you have to do what Gurbani is telling you. Not just reading. Yes, reading is very powerful. Listening is very powerful. But you have to do the practical of it. Uda practical bhi karna hai. And when you will do the practical, you will become a Gurmukh. And you will hear those sounds. Not just once, not just twice. Ask the people around you. Forever. You're always listening to him. And Maharaj says, how? Through Vedang, through Gyan, through knowledge, through the wisdom of Gurbani Guru. Through the wisdom. Gurmukh Nadang, Gurmukh Vedang, Gurmukh Rayasmai. Gurmukhs will only and only think about Gurbani. They will only and only take a wisdom of Gurbani. They might be engineers, doctors, lawyers, whatnot. But their value system will be all Gurmat. They will be only listening to the sound of Vaheguru. When they will go anywhere, when they will listen to the sound and decide everything. And it changes your life. You listen to the Anhat Shabad all the time. But don't listen it while you are driving. Word of caution. If you have started listening it, don't listen. Because when you're driving, when you're listening to that sound, you will go in samadhi. What is samadhi? It's just like a sleep. You'll sleep. You don't want to sleep while driving, isn't it? Right? So don't listen there. When you're driving, listen to Kirtan, listen to Gurbani, but don't listen to Nadang. The sound of Vaheguru, the voice of Vaheguru. Don't listen to it. Gurmukh Nadang, Gurmukh Vedang, Gurmukh Raya Samai. Now, Maharaj is clearing another concept. Gur has onkad. If you know a little bit of Punjabi, wherever you see onkad and it is a noun, and that means singular, means Vaheguru. Maharaj says people had different gurus, physical gurus. Right? Okay, raise your hand if you think GuruNanak is physical. Everybody's clear? GuruNanak Dev Ji is not physical. GuruNanak Dev Ji is merged in Naam. He's one with Vaheguru. Maybe he was once, right? But then also, he proved it that he was not physical. Do you know the story of Guru Nanak? How was his cremation done? Anybody knows how was his cremation done? There was no cremation done for Guru Nanak. There was no cremation. Hindus said Guru Nanak is my Guru. Muslims said Guru Nanak is my Guru. And that was the last time. Guru Nanak was actually not happy with that. That I have taught them everything, that it's all about one God, and they're fighting of my physical body. Because Hindus were saying that we want to cremate. Muslims were saying we want to do a burial. Dabana Anu. Guru Nanak said, okay, do me a favor. Put your flowers on one side, Hindus. Put your flowers on one side. Muslims, put your flowers on the other side and put a white sheet on top of me and go. And then after some time come back. Whosoever, because it was a windy night, stormy night, whosoever's flowers will be left, do as per your rituals. You know what happened when they came back? There was no physical body, only flowers. Because he merged his physical body also in Vaheguru. Because this physical body is made out of 5 elements. And if your body has also made out of Naam, you can merge your physical body in the Vaheguru. There's only, in Sikhism, we only know Bhagat Kabir Ji, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Guru Arjan Dev Ji, Guru Gobind Singh Ji, who did the same way. They merged their 5 elements also in Vaheguru. There was no cremation done. Not for Guru Arjan Dev Ji, not for Bhagat Kabir Ji, not for Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Gurmukh Nadan, Gurmukh Vedam, Gurmukh Rahya Samai. Gurmukh is always merged. Mind, not the physical body. It's all about mind. Man ne merge hona hai. Because this physical body is fake. In Gurbani, this physical body is called Be-Dehi. Dehi Gupta, Bedehi Dise. The real body cannot be seen. It's Gupt, it's secret. The physical body which you see is Bedehi. It's not a real body. Because it's going to perish one day. Sooner or later it's going to perish. Gur Ishar, Gur Gorakh Brahma, Gur Parvati Mai. For Sikhs, everything is Vaheguru, only one Vaheguru. Maybe Gorakhnath came, maybe Ishar came, maybe Parvati Mai came, but it's only one Vaheguru. Jeho jana, akha nahi, kehna, kathan na jai. It's difficult. It's very difficult. Because Gurbani is all practical. But when we will surrender ourselves, when we will come in front of Gurbani Guru, when we'll surrender ourselves, when we'll take a wisdom of Gurbani Guru, and when we will do a practical of Gurbani, then we will understand this secret. Gura ik de bujai, sabna jiya ka ik data, so main visarna jai. Only one is there. Only one is pervading in everybody. There's no second person. No second person. That's why we only believe in one formless Vaheguru. And he will, Gura ik de bujai, he will remove all our doubts. All our doubts. But you have to connect. Practically you have to connect. Galli bati nahi. Galli bati te you can read. You know, people have done PhDs of Guru Granth Sahib Ji. PhDs. But do they have a practical experience? It's not academic reading. It's a reading out of love. Pyar di khed. Pyar naal Gurbani padhni hai. Pyar naal samajhni hai. Apne hirdaya vich leke jana. We have to embed the Gurbani in our hearts. We have to take the wisdom. But with love. It's a game of love. It's not academic reading. We'll continue from here. But let's do practical now. How? We have to do Saas Gira Simran first. We have to say Wah. Listen to our voice. Gaviye, suniye, man rakhiye pao. Pyar de naal. First we'll do Saas Gira Simran. Then we'll do Saas Saas Simran. Then we'll do Antargat Simran. 3 steps. How we do Saas Gira Simran? Wah. Listen to your voice. Guru, listen to your voice. Saas Saas. We are saying it with the breath. And then Antargat, our mind is chanting. Our mind is chanting. No sound is coming out. So we'll practice all these 3 right now as a Sangat. Okay? Aao ji, shuru kariye. Vah, Guru, 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ